Long ago, heard about folks like me. What do you know of times gone by, heritage and home? What do you know, and was it so? These things you've never known. What can we say about yesterday and what has gone before? We know you've been told of heroes, though. Listen and we'll tell you more. Now, listen closely because we're gonna tell it like it was. La 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 la. I talked a lot last week about the new writers of the Harlem Renaissance and what made their work different. A new spirit, a quiet acceptance of their racial identity, an unself-conscious exploration of things black, a proud reaching back to their heritage, an affirmation of themselves as individual artists. Yes, I talk quite a bit, so today I'm going to let them speak for themselves. One thing, last week we said these artists had been spiritually emancipated. Want to hear their Emancipation Proclamation? Langston Hughes wrote it, and I think that that's a good thing to call it. It goes, "We younger Negro artists who create now intend to express our individual selves without fear or shame. If white people are pleased, we are glad. If they are not, it doesn't matter. We know we are beautiful and ugly too. The tom-tom cries and the tom-tom laughs. If colored people are pleased, we are glad. If they are not, their displeasure doesn't matter either. We build our temples for tomorrow, strong as we know how, and we stand on top of the mountain, free within ourselves."
Did you feed my cow? Yes, ma'am. Would you tell me how? Yes, ma'am. What did you feed her? Corn and ham. What did you feed her? Corn and ham. Did you milk her good? Yes, ma'am. Did you do like you should? Yes, ma'am. How did you milk her? Squish, squish, squish. How did you milk her? Squish, squish, squish. Did that cow die? Yes, ma'am. With the pain in the eye? Yes, ma'am. How did he die? How did he die?
Once playing in Baltimore, heart-filled, head filled with glee, I saw a Baltimorean keep looking straight at me. Now I was 8 and very small, and he was no whit bigger, and so I smiled. But he poked out his tongue, called me nigger. I saw the whole of Baltimore from May until December. Of all the things that happened there, that's all that I remember.
Where's the Jim Crow section of this merry-go-round, mister? Because I want to ride. Down south where I come from, white and colored can't sit side by side. Down south on the train, there's a Jim Crow car. And on the bus, we're put in the back. But there ain't no back to a merry-go-round. Where's the horse for the kid that's black?
See the little brown girl, she's as old as me. She looks just like chocolate. Oh, mommy, can't you see? We are both in first grade. She sits next to me. I took care of her mom when she skinned her knee. She sang a song so pretty on the jungle gym. When Jimmy tried to hurt her, I kicked him in the shin. Ma, can she come over to play dolls with me? We could have such fun, Mom. What, Mom? Why not? She said, what? Oh, I see.
They have dreamed, as young men dream, of glory, love, and power. They have hoped, as youth will hope, of life's unminted hour. They have seen as others saw their bubbles burst in air, and they've learned to live it down as though they did not care. I am so tired and weary, so tired of the endless fight, so weary of waiting the dawn and finding endless night, that I ask but rest and quiet, rest for the days that are gone, and quiet for the little space that I must journey on.
It looks like to me my good time days done passed. Yeah, it looks like my good time days done passed. There's nothing in this world I reckon's due to last. I used to play, and I played so hard. I used to play, and I played so doggone hard. Now old age has got me, dealt me my bad luck card. I look down the road, and I see a little tree. Little piece down the road, I see a little tree. Them cool green leaves is waiting to shelter me. Oh, little tree.
It is said that many a king in troubled Europe would sell his crown for a day of happiness. I have seen a monarch who held tightly the jewel of happiness. On Lombard Street in Philadelphia, as evening dropped to earth, I gazed upon a laborer, duskier than a cloud devoid of moon. He was seated on a throne of flour bags, waving his hand imperiously at two small boys, played on their guitars the ragtime tunes of the day. God's blessings on the monarch who rules on Lombard Street in Philadelphia.
I am tired of work. I'm tired of building up somebody else's civilization. Let us take a rest, Missy Jane. I'll go down to the Last Chance Saloon, drink a gallon or two of gin, shoot a game or two of dice, and sleep the rest of the night on one of Mike's barrels. You will let the old shanty go to rot, the white people's clothes turn to dust, and the Calvary Baptist Church sing to the bottomless pit. You will spend your days forgetting you married me, and your nights hunting the warm gin Mike serves the ladies in the rear of the Last Chance Saloon. Throw the children into the river. Civilization has given us too many. Better to die than grow up and find that you're colored. Pluck the stars out of the heavens. The stars mark our destiny. The stars mark my destiny. I am tired of civilization.
Well, son, I'll tell you. Life for me ain't been no crystal stair. It's had tacks in it, and splinters, and boards torn up, and places with no carpet, bare But all the time, I've been a-climbing on and reaching landings and turning corners, sometimes going in the dark where there ain't been no light. So, boy, don't you turn back. Don't you sit down on the steps, and 'cause you find it's kind of hard. Don't you fall now, for I still going, honey. And life for me ain't been no crystal stair.
To fling my arms wide in some place of the sun, to whirl and to dance till the white day is done, then rest at cool evening beneath a tall tree while night comes on, gently, dark like me. That is my dream. To fling my arms wide in the face of the sun, dance, whirl, whirl, till the quick day is done, rest at pale evening, a tall, slim tree, night coming tenderly, black, like me. To fling my arms wide in some place of the sun, to whirl and to dance till the white day is done, then rest at cool evening beneath a tall tree while night comes on, gently, dark, like me. That is my dream.
I've known rivers, ancient as the world, and older than a flow of human blood and veins. My soul has grown deep like those rivers. I bathed in the Euphrates when dawns were young. I built my hut near the Congo, and it lulled me to sleep. I looked upon the Nile and raised the pyramids above it. I heard the singing of the Mass when Abe Lincoln went down to New Orleans, and I've seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep like those rivers.
You have not heard my love's dark throat, slow fluting like a reed, release the perfect golden note she caged there for my need. Her walk is like the replica of some barbaric dance, wherein the soul of Africa is winged with arrogance, and yet so light she steps across the ways her sure feet pass. She does not dent the smoothest moss or bend the thinnest grass. My love is dark as yours is fair, yet lovelier I hold her than listless maids with pallid hair and blood that's thin and colder. You proud and to be pitied one, gaze on her and despair. Then seal your lips until the sun discovers one as fair. She does not know her beauty. She thinks her brown body has no glory. If she could dance, naked, under palm trees, and see her image in the river, she would know. But there are no palm trees on the street, and dishwater gives back no images. State Street is lonely today. Aunt Jane Allen has driven her chariot to heaven. I remember how she hobbled along, a little woman, parched skin, brown as the leather of a satchel, and with eyes that had, 80 years of life. Of those who bore her dust to the last resting place, buried with her the basket of aprons she went up and down State Street trying to sell. Of those who bore her dust to the last resting place, buried with her the gentle word, son, that she gave to each of the seeds of Ethiopia.
For this, their promise, and for their hard pass, I honor the women of my race. Their beauty, their dark and mysterious beauty of midnight eyes, crumpled hair, and soft, full-featured faces, is perhaps more to me than to you, because I was born to its warmth and subtle spell. But their worth is yours as well as mine. I have known the women of many lands and nations. I have known and seen and lived beside them. But none have I known more sweetly feminine, more unswervingly loyal, more desperately earnest, and more instinctively pure in body and in soul than the daughters of my black mothers. Then this, a little thing to their memory.
If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your children again. Just one key unlocks the room. It's there at your command. People now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Some may come and some may go, you will surely pass. When the one that loved us yet returns for us at last, we have but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. People now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now.